Ciao Moto Picnic, I'm Andy and we're in Italy today. And I want to talk today not about Stelvio Pass, not about some of the great European bikes that are out there. I do want to ride those. But today, you hear the sound, we're talking about the classic Vespa, which means wasp, because it sounds like that. This new one is a 4-stroke. It's the modern take on the old Italian classic. But we're gonna take it for a ride on some of the smaller streets and we'll see why it's a great choice in the city.
I found a local Vespa rental place. It was not easy to find, down a one-way street, and it was not well marked. But inside was a gold mine of modern Vespas and the best restored Cinquecentos, the old Fiat 500s that I have seen anywhere. And yes, you can rent them along with really cool things for parties and events. And helmets, too. Lucca is one of the cities that still has its medieval wall, its entirety, all the way around the city, about 2.5 kilometers. Parking in Italy can be really tough to find, and it's expensive, costs a lot of money, even if you can find a space. But if you can put a scooter or a motorcycle in a little white spot, or even this little guy, it's free. And that's why you see so many people choosing to go that route. So get yourself a scooter, get yourself a motorcycle, and go enjoy what you went to the city for in the first place.
All right, we have with us today Nicola. He's running the Zontes. Ciao, Nicola.
Ciao.
Can you tell me a little bit about this bike?
Poco. In italiano.
Okay, in italiano, va bene.
È un'ottima bicicletta, motorbike, è buona.
He told me that it was a Chinese-made bike at 125cc, and it's much smaller than the GS 1250 or the Tiger 900, but it's a third of the price. And on these small streets that we're going to be riding on today, you don't want to be more than about 30 to 40 miles an hour anyway. It's really perfect.
This is not original.
Homemade.
Homemade. Homemade.
Però è bello.
Let's go.
In the city of Borgo MOzzano, this is Ponte del Diavolo or Ponte della Maddalena, depending on which story you choose to believe. But it was built in 700 AD, and it really connected the Etruscans to the Romans for the purpose of trade. It's a beautiful walk, a steep walk up it, or you can sit and look at it like we did on our scooters. It's a beautiful piece of Tuscan history overlooking the Serchio River.
Well, yes, you ask. Yes, I am four-wheeling. I am off-roading on a Vespa. I don't recommend it. You could be off of that hill pretty quick. And I definitely don't recommend it one-handed while you're filming. Can be done, though.
Che si fa? Si prova? Ce la fai?
Si passa. Allora è un bel posto che abbiamo trovato.
Guarda là dove ti ho portato, Andy.
See,
Guarda là.
see, we found this beautiful place here in the hills over Tuscany. And we did it on these little tiny bikes. And one of the reasons we got here is because we found these little tiny roads, one vehicle at a time. None of them were more than 30 miles an hour at a time anyway. So really, I didn't really need a big bike to go tour Italy and have a great adventure. You'll notice there's not a tourist in sight. We're all by ourselves up here. And that's one of the things we do up at Motopicca is find cool places to eat, cool places to visit, places that maybe you haven't seen before. And that's what we did today, up here in the hills above Lucca and Garfagnana in Tuscany. Ciao, Nicola.
Ciao, Andy.
All right, we'll see you next time. The Devil's Bridge.
What's